Welcome to another episode of Sauced in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour. My turn for comedy, where we put yet another comedic contestant up to the mic and see if he can knock all nine screens out of the park. It is always an exciting time. And to tell you guys up front, to be honest, I am scared. I am scared out of my mind. He's gonna take my money. He gonna take all my money. And if you guys want to tune in while you're in your bed or chilling in your living room, you can access your Roku device. You can download the UBSN TV app, and you just search for the Sauce in the City logo. And if you do it right, you will be hurled into our world. And tonight's episode, y'all, is going to be nothing less than amazing with my boy, Big Mook, in the house. So without further ado, let's say hello to the man of the night. What's going on, sir? How are you? It is so good to see your face up in our space.
What up? What up? What's up, America? What's up, world? What's up, everybody? What's up, universe? What's up to the aliens? I know y'all there somewhere.
Oh my God. Here we go. It is going to be a great episode tonight. So tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit more about you.
Well, my name is Big Mook. Right now, until it's proven, I'm the tallest comedian out there. I'm 6'11", 320 pounds. All y'all people that have been jumping on stage, I'm telling you, look, I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I got a size 18 shoe, and I will give you a 300 kick. I'll see you running up the steps. This is comedy.
Oh my gosh. Wow, man. I got to stop laughing. I got to stop giving you the giggles right off the top. I'm just giving it up for cheap tonight. I'm just giving it up for cheap. Well, I am so glad that you were able to join us, Big Mook. And here are the rules of the game. When the segment My Turn for Comedy comes on at the end of the episode, I will give you the opportunity to win $1 for every comedy critic that you
Ooh.
can get to turn on their screen. Are you down?
Oh yeah, I love money.
If
Man.
you manage to get all nine of us to turn around, I will give you, oh, and I will have to eat ramen noodles for the week, 25 whole smackaroonies.
Hey, that's what's up. Look, and we're gonna take that 25 and we're gonna go to Applebee's and get a 2 for 20. We gonna eat.
Hey, I got that song on my mind. Well, I'm glad that you're down to share because that is that shows you care. But
Right.
our comedy critics care about, well, I know the underlying factor is funny, but let's get the words from their mouth. Snotty from snottycomedy.com. How are you, sir?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
I am doing magnificent. Welcome to the screen as being one of tonight's comedy critics. Can you tell us what you'll be looking for tonight?
I'll be looking for word economy, some good plays on words, and just confidence all the way around, knowing your jokes. Yeah, trying to be word perfect out there.
Okay, word perfect. I love it. Well, I think you are in for a treat, Snotty, and I think I'm in for a nightmare. But thank you so much for joining us and becoming one of our comedy critics. Next up is Kathy Hop. How are you, Kathy?
I'm doing great. How are you, Brenda?
I am a little bit worried. I can't lie to you.
Well, it'll be for a good cause, right?
It will be to get good jokes out there in the world of comedy.
That's right.
So, what will you be looking for tonight, Kathy?
I just look for authenticity and I want him to be himself and give us what he's got.
Give us what you got. Give us what you got. Give us what you got. You hear that, Big Mook? I hope you're tuning in, giving you some nuggets.
I'm
Well, thank
tuning.
you
I
guys
appreciate it.
for joining us. Next up is Jimmy Howell. It is good to see you, sir. What will you be looking for tonight?
You know what? I've got to see Moot just a little bit. I really don't have any expectations. I believe expectations are just premeditated disappointment. So I'm ready. You know what I mean? This dude's going to bring some stuff that I'm ready for whatever. You know what I mean? I'm whatever. I'm ready. You know, he's got it, and you'll know when we feel it. You know what I mean? I don't know if it'll be animated or whatever, but whatever reaches inside, that's what's going to surface.
I love it. That is what I am talking about. Vanessa Ray, it is good to see you, my dear. What will
You
you be
too.
what will you be looking for tonight?
What I'm going to be looking for is the like deflection. Saying one thing and then all of a sudden, bam, you get hit with something else. So it's a little bit of originality to the normal premises because everything has been talked about. It's how they talk about it, and so that's what I look for: that confidence and how do you talk about your joke.
Oh, I love it. Confidence. You got to bring it from the full chest. You have to like
All
put your back
foot
into it.
Yes, I want all 6'11" big mook. Okay, I want all.
Oh,
Ooh.
all 6'11" comedian G Dane. Welcome to the screen, my man. What will you be looking for tonight?
Do y'all's boy community today, Sauce in the City, and tonight I'll be looking for the funny, the mook that I got down with. That's my boy. He gonna bring the shit just like my Raiders bought that shit today. Don't trip. Mook, you got this. I mean, I know Brenda don't want to lose the money, but hey, what's a dollar? Shit, if they can't get a bag of chips for that. So let's get in there, Mook. Bring the heat. Easy call.
Bring the heat, Mook. You better bring the heat because giving up a dollar, y'all just remember y'all holding on to a dollar. All right, Ashley Carlisle, it is good to see you, my dear. Thank you for joining us. What will you be looking for tonight?
I'm looking for some originality, setting up those taglines, hitting those punches. Can you keep it rolling? What type of consistency going? Let's just see some really good energy. That's what I want to see. Some really good, genuine energy.
Okay, some really good, like down home, make you laugh underneath the
Yes.
food, just down under, like just all down on the
I just
seesaw.
gotta bust out laughing. I don't even want to try and hold it in. Like it just happens.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Ooh, it looks like you're up against some really good points of view, Big Mook.
Mhm.
Sugar Ray, thank you for joining us. What will you be looking for tonight?
like
Mute.
like my
Oh,
like like my man G Dane said, all around funny. I know Mook can bring it. I've been in comedy circles with this man, and he does his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he had me rolling when he just picked that big ass leg and foot up and put it on camera. I'm like, I'm waiting for some more.
oh my God, you just waiting for some more. You like he done already got your dollar. He like one in the hole. Good Lord. This is not going to be a good night for my pockets. Great night for comedy, bad night for my pockets. Esther, welcome to the screen. It is good to see you, my dear. What will you be looking for
Um,
tonight?
Honestly, I guess if someone tries to make me laugh, if they do make me laugh,
Okay, if they do like
if somebody makes
honesty,
me laugh, I guess originality is the thing I really look for.
originality.
Can you guys hear
Okay.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear
Yeah,
us?
like I like stuff that's different and what?
We're waiting for your answer.
Originality.
Originality. I like it. I think it is always good to have an original answer to something. And I'm glad that you will be paying very, very close attention to the subject. All right, Big Mook. You've seen who's on the screen as far as your comedy critics are concerned. So I like to let them have a chance to get to know you by asking you some weird and funny questions and kind of testing your funny bone because I kind of need to know. So, are you ready to have a little bit of fun with some getting to know you questions?
Let's go. Bring it on. Yeah.
Let's go. All right, this is always a good one. This is always a good one. Out of these two comedy queens, Lunel and Cheryl Underwood, who do you think has the most followers on Instagram?
Hmm. Hmm. Well, Cheryl looked like Tu Wong, Wesley Snipes and Tu Wong Fu, so I'm gonna have to go with Linnell.
So you are going to go with Lunel. Well, let's check it out. Lunel has 1 million followers. Ooh, that's a big number. And Cheryl Underwood has 194. Wah, wah, wah.
See? She not being herself.
She not being herself.
If she'd have put her other page, her original page up, she got to put the Wesley Snipes Blade page and that page together, because you ain't never seen Cheryl Underwood and Wesley Snipes together. They're the same nigga.
I will not neither condone or deny that. I will reserve my opinion. How about this? Okay, comedians, I got a question. Is 10 p.m. too late for you to perform? Big Mook, what do you think?
Nope, not at all.
Oh.
I don't care if it's 10 at night, 10 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Hey, if it's room for me on that stage, I'm on it.
Oh, I love it. Lots of fire in that answer, y'all. How about this one? Where was the most interesting place you have ever performed comedy at?
I would have to say it was in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Oh.
I can't even remember the name of the place, but it's a spot called Bricktown. It's like just a long block and nothing but bars, and you got to, if you from out of town, you got to do the Bricktown crawl. That's where you go in each bar and take a drink all the way down the strip and all the way back up. By the time you come back up, you'll be crawling. And they was doing an open mic, and I had never did stand up before, and my boy dared me, and I got up there and I knocked him dead.
Ooh, I love it. I would see you knocking them dead. I can definitely see that happening. Would you prefer to be the first that ever did it or the best that ever did it?
I would prefer to be the first. I hate the word best. Because the
Okay.
best, that puts a cap on everything. If you the best, that means you can't get no better. I want the better.
I love it. I love the attitude. I love the attitude. Let's get some words from our comedy critics. All right, Snotty, would you prefer to be the first that ever did it or the best that ever did it?
I'm a narcissist, so I'd rather be the best that ever did it.
Okay. Well, very straight and to the point. Like I think that explains it all, and the look on your face says nothing less than I want to be the best, and I can dig it. All right, Kathy Hop, would you prefer to be the first that ever did it or the best that ever did it?
Oh, I'd want to be the best that I can be anywhere. So,
Okay.
yeah, for sure. Because,
I
I quit comedy all the time, but I'm like, I can do better than that person. So,
Oh boy. Okay. I like the confidence. All right. Jimmy, how would you prefer to be the first that ever did it or the best that ever did it?
I'm not gonna lie, Brenda. This is kind of a loaded question. This would be like your wife's first. Would you rather be the first or the best? So I'm gonna hang out with the best. Seen about it 33 years. So I think, yeah, originals are awesome. First is cool. but you're gonna remember the best.
Ooh, I love it. Shots fired. Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach. Would you prefer to be the first that ever did it or the best that ever did it?
I have to agree with him. You know, I wanted to be the best because you do get remembered. They'll see, like, well, so and so did it first. Yeah, but he sucked, right?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Comedian G Dane, would you prefer to be the first that ever did it or the best that ever did it?
Well, in my world, I'm already the best that does it. So that's not a question for me. Being the first best. Kind of, oxymoron for me. I don't know how to answer that because it's already done. Who'd you call?
So I guess he did answer it since he's already the best. The only other option is to be the first. See, mode of cancellation. All right, Ashley, would you prefer to be the first that ever did it or the best that ever did it?
Definitely the best. Nobody, like everyone said, nobody remembers the first person who did it. They remember the person who did it the best. And then when I do it the best, no one else is going to be able to top that. So yeah, just the best.
Hey, I love her. She's fitting right on in. Sugar Ray, what would you prefer to be the first or the best?
I would say the first because everybody's definition of the best changes. Just like Michael Jordan and LeBron, everybody has their debate, so it really matters on who says you're the best. So I'd rather be the first because that when you're the first, you're the first. You're like Ray J, I hit it first. Can't nobody take that away from that man. He did that
Right.
first.
Hey,
I'm gonna owe some more money this week. That's all I can. I'm gonna owe some more money this week. All right, Esther, would you prefer to be the first or the best that ever did it?
When you do something the first time, then less is expected of you, because you're the first one doing it. So people don't have anything to compare it. So maybe the first.
Okay, I think she said. I think she
She was the
said.
first. She was the first to glitch out, so she's the first.
You'll always
The
remember
first.
that. Are you okay, Esther? Okay, we'll get back to her. We'll get back to her. Getting on to the next question. Where was the most interesting place you have ever
Sure.
performed comedy at? Big Mook.
Yeah, to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I think you already did that one.
Yep.
Oh, did I? I'm looking at Esther, looking at her falling off the screen. Sorry. Where did your love for comedy derive from?
Oh man, because it's just laughing feels good, man. I
I
like feeling
hate
good. I like
comedy.
making other people feel good. It's just, there's nothing
I
feels
never
better than
understood
smiling.
it.
When you're
Oh,
smiling, the whole world smiles at you.
oh God. I'm gonna lose my money. Oh well, it is good to get to know a little bit more about you, sir. And now the fun of it all begins because now it is one of my favorite parts of the show, game time. And this is going to be one of my favorite games that we love to play. And we played it earlier, but now you get to be the one and only customer, Big Mook. So, everybody else, my kitchen is open. And I need new products to put on my shelf. So, you guys are going to turn into my brand reps and you guys are going to sell something, the closest thing to you that is edible. And Big Mook, you're going to be my purchasing agent. So, listen up. Snotty from snotty.com. Pick up the thing nearest to you that's edible. The clock is set at 60 seconds for you to sell that stew.
So as you all saw, I actually do have food with me because I haven't eaten all day. So and it's like 9 o'clock in the afternoon here. So I got like cheese puffs. They always work for me. They're Cheetos cheese puffs. They're really tasty. They're really cheesy. just like me, so we have a lot in common. That's real nice. And yeah, there's only 140 calories in it, so that's nice if you're on a diet. On a diet. Um, yeah, and they're guaranteed fresh because that's dope. So you buy it if you want to, but I mean, I would. I already have. So
Hey, okay, cheese puffs. Kathy Hop, grab the thing nearest to you that is edible. Clock is set for 60 seconds for you to sell that skew.
Well, according to my strange addiction, everything is edible. So, and I don't have any food items in here, so I've got Post-it notes. So, I guess if you're like really watching your caloric intake and looking for a space holder, I would highly recommend the pink Post-its. Got several sheets, so you can just like rip off a little tiny wedge at a time, whatever works for you.
and then you can go ahead and write notes to your poop, and you can go ahead and look at it.
Stuff, right? You can like put
your
your to-do list on there first.
Oh my God, Jimmy Howe, pick up the thing nearest to you that is edible. The clock is set for 60 seconds for you to sell that skew.
Now, a lot of people aren't used to spicy food. All right. And you're thinking, what in the hell would a dude be doing with a jar of mayonnaise in the middle of a comedy show? Well, I'm Caucasian, and that's what we do. We carry around mayonnaise. You never know when you may need some. And if you even read the label, it's like, hell, man, mayonnaise. You know what I mean? It's all excited about it. It's cage-free. That's cool. You go into a cookout. Maybe you got a pocket full of raisins. Now we're getting ready to hit some potato salad. You know what I mean? It's not bad for your skin. It's really good for your skin. And, yeah, I'm going to go. But watch out. I'm telling you, it's spicy. This stuff get away from you sometime. You know what I mean? Man, you care.
I love it. A big can of mayo. All right, Vanessa Ray, grab the thing that is closest to you, my hillbilly peach, and the clock is set for you to sell that skew.
I have the best thing for everybody. It's a little tangerine. It's my favorite color. It's orange. You can peel it without a knife, or you can use a knife if you want to. I like using knives. And anyways, it's got a lot of vitamin C and antioxidants. You can shave it off and put it in your food. You can shave it off and throw it in somebody's face if you want to. Just poof, orange. Lots of sugar. It'll get your glucose right on up there where it belongs, so you can make sure that when you put that diabetic needle in your belly, you know that you got the right amount because you put just the right amount of sugar in your body. And this is really good. And look, it bounced. It's a bouncy ball, and it's really tasty.
Oh my God, time. Comedian G Dane, pick up the dearest thing to you that is edible. The clock is set for 60 seconds for you to sell that skew.
And it looked like the piece just bit into an orange tennis ball. But, next up on Soft in the City Kitchen, you gotta buy this big movie. This is the most edible thing, and you'll love it. Beer, got wheat, barley, hops, yeast. It's basically a loaf of fucking bread in a bottle.
Yes.
Not only it has great sexual purposes too. One in the strobe light, drink a couple of them. Go to the Fat Girl Club, you're gonna need it. Trust me. Hit the midget corner, you're gonna need it. It's good for you. It comes out a little runny from the back, but you gotta drink enough of it. Make sure you wear an adult diaper if you're homeless. But trust me, Mook, you're going right with the Sauce in the City beer. Easy call.
I love it. Ashley, the clock is set. Pick up the thing nearest to you that is edible to sell that skew. Ashley?
Wait, who's turn? Oh, is it my turn? I couldn't hear. Hold on, I got something.
Nice rack.
Luckily, I'm like right at my kitchen table, so I have brioche bread. Can anyone see
Oh,
that?
my favorite.
It's
Sold.
delicious. It's so good. If ever you want to like just be a little bougie and upgrade anything you're making, put brioche in it. French toast, your PB&J, your breakfast sandwich. This is the best bread. It'll impress anybody who's coming over for your house. I made French toast with this yesterday. It was so good. I highly recommend it. Anything you're going to use, burgers, you don't have hamburger buns, use brioche. It works perfect for everything. Grilled cheese, brioche. It's all that we keep in the house. It's delicious. It's worth paying like triple the price. For a friend, this was worth the $6.50 that I paid for it. I'll buy it every week. I suggest you all do the same.
Time.
It's delicious, so
Okay.
buttery and so good.
Time. Sugar Ray, the clock is set. Grab the thing nearest to you that is edible and sell that. Skew.
As you can see, the closest thing next to me that's edible is a black hole. What you get when you're in the ghetto? A whole bunch of nothing. You try to go to bed and you be like, oh shit, my stomach is growling. But yeah, you don't have nothing to eat. That's what I got. A whole bunch of wish sandwiches. That's what I got. Do you want
Damn.
one? I wish I had one. You wish you had one? It tastes very great. You can taste like whatever you want it to taste like. You add some peanut butter and some jelly on it, but you gotta still have the stuff.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Time. Okay, Big Mook, there are some awesome items on the shelf here. You got a big decision in front of you. Uh
Man,
which one you will you be purchasing and why?
I'm a little perplexed, right? Because I ain't worried about what Jimmy had because a sandwich ain't a sandwich without the taste of Miracle Whip. First off,
Right.
I don't. The peach that kind of looked like that kind of looked like the beginning of a Trump campaign. Like, I got this little tangerine, right? Oh, that's Kathy was just trying to get a brother to be a billy goat and eat some post-it notes. You know. Now, I can't remember her name. I'm sorry, I'm high. But Ashley, Ashley was fine as shit. It had me for a second. She didn't say nothing. It was like, what you want to eat? And she didn't say nothing. She was just like, I got excited. I'm like, but then she said she spent $6.50 for some damn bread. So now I can't. She's a little too bougie for me. I buy dollar bread. I buy dollar bread. So I'm gonna have to go with my man Snotty, because just because the fact that he got Cheetos and he said 9 o'clock in the afternoon lets me know that there's weed in the vicinity of him, and that's where I want to be. So I'm going with Snotty.
Well, congratulations.
Sorry, they're all
Snotty.
gone already, dude. I can't eat them all.
Good choice.
I got
Good
the
choice.
munchies.
Oh my god. Well, can you at least show us the bag? Did you?
Here you go. It's empty. I don't know.
Oh,
Can you see it? There you go. Cheesy puffs.
okay. Well, as the winner, Snotty, of Snotty Comedy, you are going to lead off our next game.
Oh,
This
am
is
I?
something, yes, you are. And this is a game that we played before, and it was so much fun. It is called Tag the Joke Comedy Cipher. Let me explain to you and all the people who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Tag the Joke Comedy Cipher is a 60-second game of joke tag. Snotty from snottycomedy.com, you will lead it off with the first 60 seconds. And we are running the gauntlet this episode. So, dun, 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 dun. Yes, we're going to make it just that much harder. You are going to be running the comedy gauntlet, all of you. And our first round is going to be a freestyle, 60 seconds of a freestyle joke. Now, listen up, the rest of you. When it is your turn, Your jokes must start with something that the previous comedian said before you. So pay attention. Don't drift off. Because if I get to you and you you are out, 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 out. All right, Snotty. The clock is set at 60 seconds. Freestyle. Let's go.
So I got rid of my subscription to the Ring doorbell because I wasn't happy with the content. It was always either like a Jehovah's Witness or the in-laws, you know. So I guess I'm kind of a cord cutter. But then, like the other day, I drive past the Jehovah's Witness church. Do you believe they got like a gate and a key card entry to get in there? It's almost like they don't want uninvited guests. Weird, right? But I don't know. It's got to be real difficult to be like the son of Jesus and everything. Those are some pretty big wooden sandals to fill. I just hope he nails it.
Time.
Was that good?
Kathy. Yes. Go.
Oh gosh. Well, I spent a lot of time dragging those 8 boys of mine to church. And I don't know, not the Jehovah Witness, but still. Most kids, they do sports, all that kind of thing. My kids did that too. But what they normally did on the weekends and on their extra time is they did competitive Bible quizzing. So, that's like taking it to a whole new level when like you want to kick somebody's ass, but you want to use the Bible to do it. You know what I mean?
Time.
So, like,
Big Mook.
Man, yeah. I got it. I started a new religion and everything, my savior, he can walk on water, he can be everywhere at the same time. All praise to Superman. I can't help it. I'm not a Christian. I just believe the Bible is just the world's first comic book. Because think about it. Everybody in that motherfucker has superpowers. And they want to tell people to grow up. Come on now. Dude, I'm 40 years old, 41 years old. I ain't got time, man. Look, I'm tired of pleasure. I think my day's going on. I just need like relief. You ever try to just go home and try to get shit to pop? When shit pop, it feels good. Like you sit down, pop, 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 like like taking like when you after 40, when you hold your P2 on by accident.
Vanessa Ray, go.
You're on mute.
She's out. You can't be on mute. Comedian G Dang, go.
Speaking of over 40 and the Bible, I'm of no religion, but I don't really do the Bible thing too much because when it comes to that, well, I turn religious right around these holiday times because I don't believe in that shit. So when Christmas comes, hell, I turn Jehovah Witness until the first of the month. But I ain't giving nobody shit. And what is this? I'm hungry as hell. It's the beginning of the month. I need my EBT to crack right now. I just went downstairs and my motherfucking kids were beating shit out of each other over a hotline. So I really need the county office to do what's right. My woman said she even went to bingo. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I bet a penny on the Raiders and lost that even though they won. Man, I don't know what the hell is going on with the world. Monkeypox. What the hell is
Ashley.
That? Speaking of kids being competitive for food, I have a 10-year-old and my boyfriend has a son who's 3. And these guys will do straight jujitsu over chocolate chip cookies. They will stand in front of the oven waiting for them to get ready and proceed to fight each other, knowing damn well, okay, none of them reach their hands in the oven. And there's 2 dozen cookies in there and only 2 children. And they will stand there and fight and push each other. And not just, man, no, they got like chokeholds. They got locks on each other. They will grapple themselves to the ground in the kitchen for food that is for the entire household. But still, there will be a winner, and it's always the little one because he's small and crafty. And he does not fight fair. He's 3. No rules apply to this man whatsoever. He can bite, he can hit and pull your hair, but as soon as you hit him back, he starts screaming, crying, fights over. He won. Everyone else who participates is in fucking trouble. No matter what, he's getting his food, knocked down, drag out.
Time. Sugar Ray, go.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, speaking of jujitsu, I went and took some jujitsu classes. I was thinking I was gonna be smart and take the advanced classes like a dumbass. I should have took the beginner classes because they put me in there with a bunch of people that can fight. They put me in. I had a sparring partner with that was 11 years old. This little 11-year-old girl was kicking the shit out of me. She beat my ass from up and down the back. I was like, hey, 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 this ain't fair. She's been training all her life. I'm training. That's my second day, nigga. Don't try me.
Ooh, his camera. You gotta
Oh
be
no.
ready. Esther, go.
No.
Okay, sorry. Can you repeat that, please?
No, you have to be ready. Jimmy, go.
All right, speaking about getting your ass kicked by a girl, I've been married 33 years, and the only time my wife and I have ever been in any physical altercation, I remember pointing my finger at her, and in the next 30 seconds, I had her on her hands and knees, telling me to get out from underneath the bed and fight like a goddamn man. And there's times when my wife can tell me, she says, Jimmy, you can be a real asshole. So don't blame me. I was given permission. All right. And sometimes my wife wakes up an asshole, but most mornings I get up by myself. I was over circumcised as a child, so I have more dick and asshole in my personality than I do in my pants. So I've got to be really careful not to screw myself. Just like that.
Just like that. No, you have to make the minute. All right, Snotty Comedy, you have made it to round number 2 of the gauntlet. Next up is the roasting round. This is the freestyle roasting round of your choice. The clock has been set at 60 seconds. Light roast something.
I don't really like being mean very much, but like I'm kind of done about hearing about this queen dying. You know, like I'm American. I quit giving a shit about the Europeans in like 1776. You know, I'm glad she's done, dude. Like one more win for the United States. Boom, take it. You know, screw this queen. What'd she ever do, anyways? She just sat there being old for like my entire life. Like, I'm over it, you know?
Next, Kathy, go.
Oh my gosh, I've had those 8 boys, and I really didn't think that through very well, because I currently have 3 of my adult children still living in my house. One of them sleeps on my living room floor, and he plays this Dead by Dawn video game that wakes me up every freaking night at like 3 o'clock in the morning because he's got the volume up so loud. I mean, there will come a point, they're in their 20s right now, and I'm in my 40s. So, I mean, I'm still optimistic. I still want them out, but there's going to come a time where there's going to be a switch of some sort. You know what I mean? So I really hope that they start to have some sort of value before that time comes. I don't know. I'm just not real sure. I think I was old.
Big Mook, go.
Man, look, I get sick and tired of, I don't mind people switching their genders and shit, right? But I do got a small problem with it, because it's like if you gonna be a woman, I feel you got to go through all the shit that a woman had to go through her life. You know what I mean? You got to go through the periods and the cramps and shit like that. The same thing apply for lesbians. You want to turn into a dude? All right, you can come over here, bro. But nah, bro, you want to be a nigga? I need you to go put your strap on in your pants and stand up in front of the class, in front of the blackboard, and try to hide your hard on. All right. I need you to lie to everybody around you about eating pussy. Like, nah, I don't eat no pussy. I don't eat no pussy. You know what I mean? I need you from time to time. I need you to, while you stroking with the strap on, I need you to cut it in half real quick and be like, oops, it won't get hard. I need you to go through the whole process.
Comedian G Dang, go.
Man, Snotty, first of all, for somebody who don't like to be mean, you sure fucked up the queen. You just fucked off the whole Sauce in the City BBC motherfucking connection. So I guess we won't be doing that one. Teresa, I forgot your name, but you look like you go on the wrong show. You should be on intervention. Okay, you can't be nodding off of Viking and the Norcos and shit when we live. George, Pete, I love the shit out of you, but please don't eat tennis balls when we are doing this shit. God damn, what the hell is wrong with everybody? Monkeypox is floating around this motherfucker. Don't ever do that to yourself. But I wish Randy Holden was here because he'd have a piece of his motherfucking white mind to say too. And I love you too, but don't bring mayonnaise on the show. It's niggas on this motherfucker. You almost made me throw up my little Sauce in the City beer. Love you guys. God damn, Big Mook. Show them what time it is, man. Okay, you put that size 11 shoe in somebody's ass so their breath can smell like Nike.
Time, Ashley.
I just want to talk about how now we're calling everyone pretty because they tried. You know what? For us that are pretty, I don't appreciate that shit. I worked hard for this. I put in effort. I put in time. So for that ugly girl who decided to put on 3 pounds of makeup, all of a sudden she's beautiful. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. She was ugly and now she's modified herself. It's a goddamn lie. It is a lie. If you can't wake up and your man still wants to be into you first thing in the morning, just woke up, and he's like, yeah, good morning, baby. Mwah, love you. If he's not giving you that, it's because you're ugly. Because you ugly, you have to wait. You have a little waiting period of at least probably 30 minutes. You got to go in the bathroom and put on makeup or some kind of crazy shit so you can look your man in the face. Let's not call everyone beautiful because she's pretty on the inside. It shit does not matter. It doesn't matter what count. If you're not pretty without all the makeup, you're just not pretty at all. You're okay at best. But if you get in the pool and now you're a different person, it's not the same.
Time. Snotty. Round number 3. Clean comedy. 60 seconds. Let's go.
Okay, clean comedy. This is my worst point. Way to go. Anyways, so I called the bank the other day, right? And I asked them if they took large checks, and she asked me how large. I said, I don't know, about 8 by 2. And like at that point, she hung up on me, and I think that's some like terrible, like customer service in my own mind. And then like I was looking at the back of my Pepsi bottle the other day, and it says for help call, and then there's a 1-800 number underneath it. So I was like, hey, can you guys help me move? And they hung up on me too. It's like if you put the number there and say if I need help to call it, you better follow through, bro. I'm just saying. Do I got one more? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Kathy, go.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited that I'm going back to San Diego in December because right now I am in the middle of like harvest season in the Midwest and I am like freaking allergic to everything. I went to the allergist and my 2 top allergens are corn and corn dust, and you'll never guess what Iowa is made of. I kind of feel like I need to start a support group. Like, hi, my name's Kathy. I'm from Iowa, and I'm allergic to corn and corn dust. But, gosh, I don't know. I'm just so heavily medicated at this point and so ready to get out of here. When I was out in California, I did get a roommate before I moved back, and it was a lady about my age, which is different because I've only lived with guys for the past 26 years. I mean, that's a dynamic I understand. They are way more afraid of me than I am of them.
Time. Big Mook. Clean comedy. Let's go.
Things I need answers to. Why do they call it a W when it's made out of 2 V's put together? Shouldn't it be called a double V? I need answers. I saw this young lady this morning. I said, "My miss, are you beautiful?" She said, "Why, thank you. I woke up like this." I said, "You woke up like that? If you woke up like that this morning, that means you went to sleep like that last night and you ain't took a bath yet. You in here looking and smelling like yesterday." I need answers. One more thing I need for answers too. I ain't a clean copy, so I'm gonna just stop right there.
And you almost was there. He almost was there. Clean comedy, G-Day. Let's go.
Okay, let me toss a Tide Pod in my mouth. Well, y'all know I like older women. You know, I really do. So when people are usually going, y'all go to the clubs and go look for the pretty girls and the young people, but I'll go find my women at the oncology unit at the hospital. I know that might not sound right, but times is hard. I sell $20 bags of blood at the dialysis unit. I sell wigs outside of chemotherapy. Yeah, I'm going to hell, but it's okay. I've been there once. I went to heaven. I got put out. I wasn't on the list. Went to hell. Pol Pot and Hitler and them. They was like, oh, G-Day is here. So I got sent back here with you morons. And that's about as clean as I can get. I mean, outside the drawers that I just took off.
Well, yeah, you barely made it. Ashley, go.
All right, clean joke. So my kid convinced me to adopt a dog that we found on a camping trip. And I said, I'm going to be a good person. I'm not going to leave this little dog out here to die. It's going to get eaten by coyotes. It's going to get run down. I'm going to be the good person. Nature's going to love me. I took this dog home. 5 years later, I still have this fucking dog. I need nature to come get her back. Please come pick her up. I've been
Oh,
taking
wait.
care of her.
And you
She's so new.
cursed. It's clean comedy. You cursed. You cursed. All right. Out of the last three, Snotty, you are up for the final round. One joke takes it all. Let's go. One joke.
Okay, so I read an ad in the paper. It said 1 in 3 people who have chickenpox will also get shingles. And I thought to myself, what roofing company is giving out this deal? Get it? Shingles. 1 in 3 people who get chickenpox get shingles.
How about you?
All right.
Kathy Hop, one joke takes it all.
Uh, um, so when I was out in California, my middle son came out to visit me, and he normally stays up super late and sleeps in. But the neighbor's bird kept screeching him awake at the crack of dawn every morning. So on about day 3, he was up super early and headed for the door. I was like, "Where are you going?" He was like, "Next door to commit murder."
G Dane, one joke takes it all.
All right, man. Y'all know G-Day love his BBWs. You know, it's about to get wintertime. So, you know, skinny bras, that's for summertime and red carpet. But I don't like my skinny girls like that because I got my first felony. You gonna put me out with her skinny ass. You gotta leave. You gotta get your ass out. I said, okay, okay, okay. She called the police. So I grabbed my thing and all I did was this. Look, now what does this mean? And I'm from LA. It's not no gang sign. What does this mean around the world? It means okay. Evidently not, because they slammed my ass down. This was a chokehold for that bony bitch.
Time. Oh my gosh, you guys did an amazing job. Let's bring everybody back to the screen because they will be the judge of it all. So you better hope that you were nice to them. Uh, all right, everybody. Out of the three that remaining contestants, Kathy Hop, Snotty Comedy, and G Dane, who took that round? Ashley.
G-Dang.
Oh, okay. Well, for G Dane, Sugar Ray, who took that round? Unmute yourself.
I
And
said Sugar Ray did, but no, it was G Day.
I know your internet got the best of you. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
All
I
right.
was riding in the car
Big Mook,
Hey,
who took that round?
hey, Sugar Ray, nigga, why you leaning like Michael Jackson on Smooth Criminal right now?
because I'm at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, G Dane got that. G Dane, G Dane.
That is two for G Dane. Vanessa Ray, who took that round?
Oh, definitely G Dane did it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Esther, who took that round?
I would say Vanessa took that round.
Hey, Vanessa, but she wasn't one of the candidates.
Thank
But
you.
that's okay. It's okay. We do the best. See, Vanessa, you got people voting for you, and you wasn't even one of the candidates. But that's okay. I think we know our winner. Congratulations to comedian G Dane in the house. Go ahead and give your shout out to the Academy.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Sound like robot. I want to give a shout out to everybody in Sauce in the City, all my folks, all the people that's in the chat rooms. Y'all love, like, share, do something. Don't like the shit, just watch it. We need our haters. We coming up. You're not part of this shit. Yeah, we love our haters, trust me. Without y'all, we ain't shit. UBSN TV, YEARSin, not yes, sir. YEARSin TV. We love all you guys. Thanks for the sponsors. Thanks for everybody. Everybody who's been a part of this even before I was. I love you guys, and I love four fat bras in a Kia Soul. I can still fit in that motherfucker. I'm that bum. Easy
Oh,
go.
Jesus. Easy call. We love you and congratulations on the win. Now it is time for the main event. My turn for comedy. Are you ready, sir?
Let's go.
Okay, so everyone else in the studio, go ahead and turn off your screens. The rules are very, very simple. If you find that Big Mook is funny, turn on your screens. If you don't. Each one of you will be responsible for one of my dollars. And I take my money very seriously, so please hold on to your money. If he is not funny, do not turn on the screen. However, if he is funny, light it up and laugh your booties off because I have this slight thought that my money, I'm be eating ramen noodles next week, but it is going to be so worth it. The time is now. The clock is set. Our comedy critics are ready to eat. Big Mook, let's go. 3 minutes of comedy. It doesn't have to be jokes, but I really hope that is funny. Let's go.
All right, everybody. I need you to leave your cameras off if you eat ass. Eating ass is healthy. Ain't nothing wrong with eating ass, man. Shit. Eating ass is good. If you eat pussy, you should eat ass. Because if the one not clean enough to lick, the other one ain't either. Matter of fact, if it's not clean enough to lick, it ain't clean enough to stick your dick in it. Remember, fellas. Remember that shit. Man, I'm getting older. I tried fucking with young bitches recently, but man, they want too much money, man. Young bitches be looking for a sugar daddy. I'm not a sugar daddy, though. I'm a splendid daddy. I mean, all I got for bitches is a discount. Sugar daddy got a saying, it ain't tricking if you got it. Splendid daddies, we got a saying too. It ain't tricking if she got it. Man, like I got dissed by an ugly ass bitch the other day at the club. I was mad as shit. She had a badass body, but she was ugly as shit. She was acting like a 9, but she wasn't nothing but a 3. Gonna give me that pretty bitch attitude. I wrote a poem about it. And I wrote it in the style of my favorite poet slash comedian, Rudy Ray Moore himself, Mr. Dolomite. It go a little something like this. She got that $1,000,000 body, food stamp face. Only time I'm calling shorty, food stamp day. If she get them on the 4th, they'll be gone by the 8th. Then I'm out the door. Hey, 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 hey. Now, as I sit in this motherfucking club, getting dissed by this ugly bitch who acted all stuck up, thinking that she bad because she got a fat butt. Bitch, you look like a mutt. Only one word describes your face. Disgusting. Just by looking at your hair, I could tell you didn't brush it. And the color of your teeth, Dijon Mustang. And your coochie looked like the forehead on Little Uzi after they grabbed his jewel and plucked it. She's a donkey in the ass, but a horse in the face. Is she a 9 out of 10? Nah, more like a 4 out of 8. Call yourself a cutie? Get the fuck up out my face. You belong in a movie. Planet of the Apes. You and Halle Berry are not the same. You must got perks and mollies on your brain because you look like Trina, Dad, James mixed with Waka Flocka Flame. She got that $1,000,000 body. You know the rest. Food stand face. Yeah. Man, stop letting your stink breath friends roll blunts. That ain't good. I fucked around and got high as shit the other day. My friend, rolled the blunt and shit and smoked it, and I ain't smell this nigga breath till afterwards. I thought I was high of weed. I fucked around and got high off gingivitis. Gingivitis will get you fucked up. I know y'all see me smoking in the green room. This weed starting to kick in right now and shit. Like, I live down here in the beach. I like to go fishing a lot. So, I go fishing and like I was fishing yesterday and there was a fly flying around my damn head and shit. I had to catch the fly. And I was looking at the fly, but you know, me being a black man, I couldn't enslave another life form, so I let my fly go. But it was a fish in the water looking at my fly. The fish said, if that fly drops 6 inches, I'm gonna jump out the water and eat him. But it was a bear watching the fish. The bear said, if the fly drops 6 inches and the fish go for the fly, I'm gonna catch that fish and eat his ass. But it was a hunter watching the bear. The hunter said, if the fly drops 6 inches and the fish go for the fly and the bear go for the fish, I'm gonna shoot the bear in his back and make a bear skin rub. But it was a mouse watching the hunter. The mouse said, if the fly drops 6 inches and the fish go for the fly and the bear go for the fish and the hunter go for the bear, I'm gonna run in the hunter house and I'm gonna eat some cheese. But it was a cat watching the damn mouse. The cat said, if the fly drops 6 inches and the fish go for the fly and the bear go for the fish and the hunter go for the bear and the mouse go for the cheese, I'm gonna run up behind the mouse and I'm gonna eat his ass. So next thing you know, boom, the fly dropped 6 inches. The fish went for the fly. The bear went for the fish. The hunter went for the bear. The mouse went for the cheese. The cat went for the mouse. But the cat tripped and fell in the goddamn water.
Todd. You guys give it up. Oh, almost. There was one screen. There was one screen. And I'm not sure, like Esther is unavailable, so I'm gonna just give you those two. But there was one screen. Everybody turn on their screens and let's get some feedback from the audience. Kathy, what got you to turn your screen on for Big Mook?
During his little song "Planet of the Apes," that got me. That's pretty funny.
Right on, the Planet of the Apes. I was over here like, okay, jet plane. He's warming up. He's warming up. He's warming up, and he's taking off. All right, Vanessa Ray, what got you to turn your screen on for Big Mook?
Well, I almost didn't because I was wanting a little bit more funny and stuff, but I was impressed that he remembered all of that. But
I know.
it wasn't original material, and that's what I was looking more for and stuff. But I am impressed with the memory that he has. So at the last minute, I was like, I'm going to turn around because I'm going to give him kudos for that, and I want him to work more on originality and keep that funny because when he just pops off stuff, he's hilarious. So just keep with that and don't do anybody else's stuff. And that's the reason why I turned around mainly is because of that memory.
Right on. I'm digging it. I love it. Okay, comedian G Dane, what got you to turn on your screen for Big Mook?
Oh well, at first I was like, because the dick involved a lot of people come with that shit. But when he went to one of the three R's, you guys know who my mentors are. Is Rudy, Richard, and Ray. So when he got to the Rudy part, when he started doing that, which I have not seen anyone retry, because that take balls. That take balls to try to even do that. But it's actually paying homage to Rudy Ray Moore. And that
Right.
last one,
Okay.
that was classic. That was really, really cool. I dug it like a motherfucker. He's the funny, big, tall motherfucker. I didn't know Montel Jordan had a brother.
I love it. I love it. Sugar Ray, what got you to turn that screen on?
I wanted everybody to see my face. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't seen it in a while. It was in the dark and shit. But now, what got me was when he said he caught the fly, and as a black man, he didn't want to enslave nothing else.
Okay,
That's what got me. And then I was like, okay, I'm done after that.
okay, I'm digging it. I knew you was gonna turn around anyway, but I just thought I would ask. Ashley, what got you to turn that screen on?
He's a good performer. A lot of people can tell jokes, but most people can't perform, which is what he did. We got a full performance, and it's a lot to perform in front of nobody, which is what it is when no one has their camera turned around. And it's one thing to be able to perform by yourself or on stage, and he really gave a performance. And that poem was tight. I really liked the
Oh,
poem. It was original. It was funny.
okay, I love it. All right, Esther, are you there? Esther, are you there? Let's
He's
see
in a
if she's
fentanyl
there.
coma.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
what
here.
turn your screen on for Big Mook?
It was like good delivery. He had a real natural presence. A lot of it just was a different version of something I had already heard before, though.
Fentanyl.
Oh, okay, okay. Taking in the knowledge nuggets. Now let's get to snottycomedy.com. What prevented you from putting your finger on that button?
Well, I mean, like a lot of people had already said, I kind of expected more out of him. He was having a good time beforehand. He was real quick witted and everything. He had some good things to say. But whenever it came to his set, like the only thing that really got me was the bad breath blunts. That was a pretty good joke. I dug that one. But like I said, it is difficult to get up on these streaming services and be funny and stuff and be comfortable and have your timing on point. So just keep on working at it, man. You're not a bad comic. You're a good comic. You just need a little bit more work. Also, I didn't want Brenda to be eating ramen this weekend. So
I would have I would have eaten ramen noodles. I would have eaten them. And I have a few notes, and of course I will always call him and tell him about it because we always try to help. We never try to hurt. So golden knowledge nuggets, snotty comedy. Give our comedic contestant one of your very own golden knowledge nuggets. Maybe that will help him on stage.
Well, whenever I have jokes and I'm running through jokes, I'm always looking at where I get the laughs from. I work on getting my words down and finding the funniest words to put in there. Like, there's a lot of ways you can say something, but there's other ways you can say something to make it funny, and it's always about going over your jokes over and over again, making sure your word perfect, making sure your economy is down, and you're using the funniest words to get the most reaction out of the audience.
Okay, I like it. And what would you buy with your $8, Snotty?
What would I buy
I'm
with my $8?
I'm sorry, with your 7. No, wait, it was 8. Yeah, with your $8.
Oh, I don't know. I'd probably go to Taco Bell, get myself a chicken quesadilla and a Baja Blast. Sounds like a great day.
Ooh, I love those Baja Blasts. Well,
Hell
thank
yeah.
you, sir, for sharing your comedic critique with us. It was
Thanks
very
for having me.
helpful. And we are going to see what some of the rest have to say. All right, Kathy, we never like to leave without giving our comedic contestant some golden knowledge nuggets. So, what do you have to say?
I don't know. I think that this would be like a super funny set for in person. It's so tough to do stuff on Zoom. But I mean, he's got amazing energy and just, I don't know. I think it's something that if we were all in the same room, it would be amazing. But yeah, just keep doing everything and keep cracking at it and never give up, never say die.
I never say die. I love it. Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, drop one of them golden knowledge nuggets.
Don't define yourself by what anybody else says about you if you are getting the laughs. But always work on everything, even just because something gets that killer laugh and that belly laugh. There's so many different aspects of laughter, and it'll grow as you go and stuff. But just keep on, just keep at it, just keep at it, never give up, and don't let anybody give you bad advice by saying, "Oh, you need to quit," or anything else like that. Just ignore it. Don't define yourself with anybody else except for yourself. You're your biggest competitor.
I love it. And what would you buy with your $8?
Oh, my $8, I have to get me something from Pizza Hut.
Ooh, I love it. The deep
I
dish
can get a
pizza.
personal pan pizza for about that amount and a little tip.
Oh, I love it. Kathy, I forgot to ask you, what would you buy with your $8?
Oh my goodness. What would I buy with $8?
Eight whole dollars.
$8 whole.
I know.
I'm thinking I'd have to go and get like the super cheap bottle of like Hawkeye vodka from the gas station. I'm pretty
Heck
sure you can
yeah.
get that for $8 because now you can like run it through a Brita filter and it like doesn't taste like anything. So I got to try that.
Hey, I love it.
I'd
Innovative
love to try
and
that.
using her money for the good of the will. All right, comedian G Dane, drop one of them golden knowledge nuggets.
Funny Brita filter. I gotta try that shit. For my boy, guess what? I loved it. I really loved the Rudy Ray Moore thing, especially when you went with the food stamps and they'll be gone by the eighth. I eat a bitch down. I'm telling you, your kids be sitting on a piece of newspaper, sucking a piece of ramen until they kiss each other in the mouth like Lady in the Tramp. All you got to do, just line it up. And I'm not really a joke writer. I write down topics and things that I see, and I elaborate on them. That's just my style, and I remember those topics because pretty much dumb shit I see every day. So they kind of stick in your head when you go out and do what I do. I kind of get in public, but you got it, man. Don't trip. I love the animation. Just make sure you don't scare the shit out the people in the front row or damn near Shaq's height. Just go.
Oh my God, that was
Sorry.
beautiful advice. And what would you buy with your $8?
Well, I will go to the neighbor next door, ask the nigga could I borrow three of his dollars so I can put with the $8. And because I think she's on her last pamper in here, this old ass woman. Now, I don't want to go to bed with an old ass Amber Heard.
Oh, geez, easy call. Sugar Ray, let's drop one of them golden knowledge nuggets. Unmute
You're on mute.
yourself and the rest
I,
will
I I
follow.
I apologize about that. Keep doing that shit. But now the nugget that I got for you, bro, is to be yourself, man. I noticed how when we are just joking and bullshitting, you were a lot funnier than when you did your set because your set is something that you tried to form around other people and make them feel comfortable. Be you, man. Always like even if it's written, put you in it because it felt like you took yourself out and you put the stage you on.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it. That's deep. That is deep. And now that you said it, I have to agree with you, Sugar Ray. I just knew. And see, we are going to be talking after this, but that is a great knowledge nugget, and that's a platinum knowledge nugget. Don't leave your character behind. Funny is one thing. When you add the character of you to the funny, that's what makes a superstar. So never leave the character of you behind. Oh wait, and what are you gonna do with your $8?
I'm buying 6 bottles of $1 Jacks. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta have tax too. So I'm getting 6 of them, and I'm getting fucked up.
He
Hell
said
yeah.
six of them Ashley, uh, drop one of those golden knowledge nuggets. Unmute yourself, and the rest will follow.
My bad, my bad, my bad. You're a really good performer and you look like you have a lot of good character work. I think you need to figure out a way to tie that up with who you are in person more because what Sugar Ray said was right. If you can put that together with the character work that you've done and being such a good performer and stitch your story and your jokes together. So they were good individually, but these things not one of them really led into the other. If you can stitch that together and keep your personality and your character work in shape, you will be just a great performer. Like you've already got the foundation of it. You just got to put these things together and kind of sharpen and tighten them up a little bit.
Hey, I love it. Look at her getting all deep. All right, I'm digging it. All right, Ashley, what you buying with your $8?
Um, $8. I'm gonna spend $5 on a pre-roll, and
Hell yeah.
the other $3 I'm gonna go to In and Out and get some French fries.
Yep, that's about all you can afford for,
Yeah,
for
that's it
that.
with $8.
All right, Esther. Are you on the screen? Let's see.
Um,
Okay. Drop one of them golden knowledge nuggets.
I think the best advice I have for him is to get on stage whenever you can. And if you can't go to an official mic or show, then just tell your jokes to anyone who'll listen, the barista at Starbucks, someone in the waiting room, someone you're on a subway with, anyone who'll listen. Just tell your jokes and get it out there and keep doing it.
I love it. Keep doing it. Do it over and over again. It's like working any other muscle. You
Yeah.
gotta build up the power. I love that advice. That golden knowledge nugget was one that everybody should take home who is tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Just remember, comedy, just like anything else, you have to keep working that muscle. And Esther, what are you buying with your $8?
Coffee.
Oh, you my
And it
girl.
won't even cover the entire coffee, probably,
Oh my
with
God.
inflation.
Coffee would be so awesome. Jack in the Box coffee is the best. Which one do you like?
Me? I
Yeah.
usually have Panera because I have like unlimited coffee for $8.99. But Pete's coffee is good also.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to try it. All right, Big Mook, you have heard what everyone has to say. Congratulations on $8 whole. I hope that you have gotten a pin and absorbed some of the energy.
Yes,
But I want to know, what are you buying with your $8?
a damn stopwatch so I can work on my timing.
That's a that is a good plan. That is a good plan. Well, you came and you did and you said and you have been just on top of it all. And again, I still think you're going to take my money because knowing you, you're going to come back and
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I'm coming back super sane. You know what I mean? I watch anime. You got to get defeated first. You know.
oh 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 my god.
Yeah, I'm coming back super sane.
Sound like Vegeta over here.
Yeah, I'm coming back. What? Same,
So
same pride.
if everybody who is tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond wants to find you on social media so they can experience your funny for themselves on your pages or page or whatever it is, tell them where they can find you.
You can catch me on YouTube and Instagram at Big Mook 611. That's BIGMOOK 611 611. Instagram, Facebook, I'm Demond Big Mook Thomas. So if you type in Big Mook, you're gonna see my pretty face.
Oh my
You
god.
might even see the heart. See, Drake ain't the only one. I had to put a heart for the brown skin niggas, you know what I mean?
Oh, oh my dear Jesus. Again, please, everybody who is tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, go look him up. This has been an amazing episode of My Turn for Comedy. This episode is sponsored by Jim Howe. His internet sadly could not keep up with the show, but we love him and we appreciate his sponsorship for the episode. Thanks, Jim. And for everybody who is tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, make sure you catch us on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your next installment of My Turn for Comedy, where we will put up one of our comedic cast into the hot seat once again, and we will employ 8 other comedy critics and see if we can't get a full screen turn. So y'all gotta tune in to see that. Everybody in the audience, thank you guys for tuning in. It has been one of the wackiest episodes ever. This is your girl Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and we are